Anyway, I think we can start playing. Alright! Let's see if I remember how this game works, first of all. Retro think? What's retro think? I think you should invest in a way to mount your mix separate from the table. Joking, but also serious, as it would improve your audio a ton. I mean, yeah, I understand that whenever I'm doing something that also influences the table itself. Does that even make any sense? I mean, yeah, if last time when I had the sports pad on the table, I could see that because it resonates, it keeps resonating, and it might be annoying. But otherwise, like what would be the difference? Cheap OSSC quality. 2x scaler. Oh yeah? Just putting your coffee mug down makes a boom sound. It does, huh? Wow. Okay, I didn't know it was that bad actually. I didn't know. And touch your desk, bump into it without affecting your mic sound. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know. $80, if I recall the price. 20 for 3D printed case. I can highly recommend. Maybe I'll have to check those out as well. Never heard of them. I'm not annoyed by it, as it's not like we are pros, etc. and this is fine, but it's an easy fix. You can do to change audio quality a lot. Or the audio experience. Yeah. I mean, it's a thing. Just wondering. I'm just looking around where I could actually attach it. I would have to purchase a different, separate mic stand. It could have something to do with sensitivity as well. Wow. Yeah, now I noticed. I just lightly. Wow. Yeah, I just lightly put down my coffee mug here, and I can see the microphone meter go poof. I've never actually noticed this before. Wow. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, something needs to be done. If you have a shelf or something behind your screen, could you get a clamp maybe to clamp it on there? Well, let me show you. That's the thing. It's kind of a one big thing. This is how it looks like. See, this might be a little hard to see, but this is the mic stand here. So it's connected to the table. Might be a little hard to make out under the chat and everything, but it's there. And as you can see, it's one big table. One big table. No, I mean, that's fair. Like, if there's room for improvement, I'm always looking to improve. Why wouldn't I? Like, there's basically nothing besides the table itself where I could attach it. I mean, I could... I suppose I could try and see if I could attach it to the top shelf, but not sure if that makes any difference. It's worth a shot. Maybe it would. Maybe it would. Yeah, I mean it's not like it cannot be fixed or anything. But that's what I basically meant. If that doesn't work, I could try it. I could actually try that. But if that doesn't work, it means I'll have to buy a separate thing. Or something. That boom happened every time you hit anything on that sports, but wow. That's not the intended idea at all. Which kinda sounds weird because this setup is still relatively new, and like before I got this new huge desk or anything, you remember my previous setup? It was so bare bones, and the mic was always, it's the same mic, it was just standing on its own legs on the table, and nobody ever complained, but maybe the problem was there back in the day as well. I know the timer is on, I don't care, I'm still drinking my coffee. Oops. I think your current mic arm is more sensitive to vibrations, transfers and amplifies them well. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Like maybe if I just put the microphone and make it stand on its own legs, literally. Maybe it somehow just doesn't capture the vibrations. Kinda interesting. You would think it would be the other way around, but looks like not. Oops. My SMS, is that RGB? Oh, you mean the cable I'm using? The cable is RGB indeed. Why? As far as I know, OSC only works with RGB, hence I also went with retro thing or RGB modded. Yeah, I mean, one of the nice things about SMS is that it supports RGB out of the box. mic's a bit fancier. The actual mic suspended with elastic bands kind of to remove vibrations. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that must be nice. I mean, this microphone, I think it's pretty good, all things considered. I mean, it's not like it's a super pro mic or anything, but I mean, it costs like 80 euros, something like that. And I think it has worked pretty well. So maybe I'll just have to figure out a way to muffle the vibrations. Yeah, it's the setup, I understand that. Indeed. No, but thanks for pointing that out. I honestly had no clue. If you can get a different stand or put this current stand separate from desk, it'll be a non-issue. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to attach the stand to the top shelf first, because it doesn't really matter which way the microphone itself is positioned. Like, is it upside down or not? Maybe that will do the trick. Hells, what's like the difference between this retro thing and OSSC? Another thing you could try, by the way, is if you have a piece of foam that you could put in between the desk and the clamp. It was a clamp to the desk. Yeah, it's clamped indeed. Yeah, that's a good point. It could do the trick. Figure out some kind of a patent. It's kind of a ghetto solution, but ghetto solutions usually are the ones that work best. OSSC can only do RGB, so that was a no for me. No, but I mean, if it's so much cheaper, at least when I was looking at the OSSCs cost around 160 euros. So why is this so much cheaper? What's the catch? Oh, Retro can't do RGB. Oh. Oh, really? I mean, well, that might be a problem. I'm getting mixed messages here, guys. Don't think there's a catch. I mean, there's gotta be a catch. There's always a catch. If something is cheaper than something else, there's always a catch. You don't get to have your cake and eat it too. Like maybe it's more unreliable, or maybe there are some features missing, or maybe it's harder to use, or whatever you name it. But maybe I'll have to investigate. Only 480p, huh? Yeah. As far as I understood, the way I understood it is that OSSC can do 720p. So basically you could use it to play stuff on your HD TV or LCD screens. What about input lag? Because the way I understood is that OSSC basically has no input lag to speak of. That's also a huge thing. Look at me just relying on you. I'm so lazy. I'm not willing to walk the extra mile and do the research myself. Please tell me. Do Google it for me. God damn it. I don't know how to use Google myself. On the non-RGB retro thing, it's virtually nothing. Yeah, but I mean, I'm confused. Like, there are multiple versions of retro thing. Best is ask Darkly. I guess Darkly knows everything. Darkly is our own oracle. If there's a question, ask Darkly. He always knows. Couldn't agree more. This music is like so unfitting. This invincibility music. Oh, Raspberry Pi paste. I see. Yeah, alright, so it's software upscaling. That always adds some amount of input lag. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it will be a problem, but it could. And I mean, it's not really a problem unless you're using it to actually play stuff yourself on an LCD. Like if you're only using your CRT monitor to play yourself, then it's really a non-issue. Oh, they have, huh? Okay. You got me. You got my curiosity. Let's do a little sidetrack here and do a short investigation on RetroTink. Alright, so there are two different versions. Yeah, so 2X and Raspberry Pi. Alright, component S video and composite input. Oh. Okay. So only component S video and composite. Yeah, I mean, this 2X version is immediately a no-go for me. I definitely don't want to do composite ever. Component is great, but you'd have to convert the signal first, so it's just gonna be super awkward. And S-video is decent enough as far as signal quality goes, but anything that requires extra fiddling around, like you have to convert the signal to S-video first. Now do keep in mind, the only consoles I have on me at the moment, and the ones that I'm even remotely interested in streaming are, well, obviously Master System, which outputs RGB. My Amiga, which also outputs RGB, and maybe further down the line Mega Drive, which also outputs RGB, and they all use SCART. Is there a VGA input? No, there's no VGA input. So it would have to be this ultimate version. Still kinda seems strange. Yeah, RGB, yeah, there's input here, and I suppose you'd have to somehow route the audio straight from this. Okay, so I would need to split the SCART signal so that the audio would be separate, and then the video signal would need to be converted into VGA, looks like. You need to have a capture that accepts analog video. Well, my capture card, there's only one input and it's DVID. Yeah, I don't think it would make any sense for me to use one of these. I think I can see that there's an audience for these, but I don't think I'm part of that audience. But I mean, it's good that there are multiple different products available for different needs. Yeah, okay. Well, at least that one is sorted out now. Interesting. Price went up. Seems like it's $100 plus shipping. Yeah. Hold on, let me check one more thing. The OSSC. I think I just checked and they said it's not available. It's out of stock. Yeah, it's saying, sorry, but we run out of stock again. However, more stock is due in first week in September, along with a further price reduction. Don't worry, we kept the same tried and tested manufacturer and have not skimped on quality. And the price is €166.05. That's a weird exact price. 166. And if I include a PSU, it's like €172. I mean, it's some amount of money, but it's still not like an impossible amount of money. Oh, which one? Are you still talking about the retro thing or the OSSC? I don't know where these are coming from. Where is this store located? Let me actually check. Store. No, it's one called Video Game Perfection. Video Game Perfection. Ordering, delivery, returns. I don't know where this is at, but it's they do offer. All the prices are in euros, so it kind of makes me think it's probably somewhere in Europe. Retro cables, do they sell OSSC as well? You know, the thing is, looks like OSSC is actually of Finnish design. So I wonder if there's a way to get them straight from the source. Like, they're from Finland. Hey, I'm in Finland. No, there was, yeah, it was some guy called Markus something. I was like, hey, that's a Finnish name. Yeah, like, turns out, yeah, I read about it. Turns out it was some kind of a hobby project originally for the guy. And like, the open source part of the scaler comes from the fact that he didn't want to use any licensed pieces of software in his project, which is admirable. And that was the reason that like the thing doesn't support HDMI audio. Like, yeah, it outputs HDMI alright, but audio needs to be handled separately. Otherwise, he would have run into licensing issues. Yeah, I suppose you can build your own. I guess if you're handy enough. I'm not. But if you were. But I don't think 172 plus shipping is too expensive, all things considered. Like, if it means you will get like a perfect signal afterwards, well, I mean, perfect as in you can't really get much better than that, maybe it would be worth it. Oh, and did I mention the new RGB cable is on its way? It's very stable now, yeah. Yeah, I went ahead and ordered it earlier this week. Yeah, it was something like 35 euros, including shipping, so not too bad. And I will make extra sure not to tamper with it this time around. Like, if there's a problem, I will make extra sure to just let the guys know and request for a replacement. Not do anything myself. That was so stupid. That was so stupid on my part. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I should know better. You don't do that. If you buy something and it doesn't work, what do? Well, you file a complaint and request a replacement. That's how it works. You don't you don't need to try to fix it yourself. Why did I do it? Well, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, like before I even try it. Like, you know what? I don't think this is going to work. I think it needs to be more robust. Yeah, let's open this baby up. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I mean, I don't, but I like to think so. Come on, man. I like the let's fight. It sounds like a challenge. Like the game wants to fight you. Let's take it outside right now, motherfucker. You wanna go? You wanna go, bitch? Like, dude. There's a reason I'm staying home, and I don't want to go outside. I want to avoid these type of fights, not look for them. Gosh, even games want to fight me. I've done nothing wrong, man. Done nothing wrong. Any chance the new cable solves the issue? I mean, if by issue you mean the random no signal, I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Like, the way I see it, the, as far as the capture problems and or challenges go at right now, is that, well, first problem, well, you need something to output the signal from your master system somewhere, right? And yeah, you need an RGB cable for that. And yeah, I have two RGB cables. First of which is the high quality one, that technically is as good as it gets. But the problem is, when I got the cable, I was an idiot and I opened it up and I resoldered some things. And I think it was broken, or at least partly broken from the start. But anyway, I think when I opened it up, I think I actually made it worse. And at some point it just started to be like I couldn't do anything with it. Like, you know, when some connectors are like just barely touching each other, so you have to position it just so in order for it to work. That's basically what happened with that. Like, looks like I got away with it for a while, but now it's completely dead. I can't get it to work. I mean, I guess I could, but it would require so fucking precise placement. It's technically impossible, or practically impossible. So yeah, so that's that. And the other cable, well, it's the one I'm using right now. And yeah, this works, but there's this weird buzzing sound. It's this weird buzzing sound you guys might hear. Maybe it's not present all the time, but it's there. Resolder is too hard, you know. But that's the thing. That's what I was trying to do. Because like, as soon as I got the cable, the problem was already present. Like first I thought it was completely broken, and I tried fiddling around with the cable. Like, boo, hey, there's signal, and I let go. Oh, the signal's gone. I grab it again. There's the signal. I let go. Signal's gone. So, you know, connector issue. So that's why I opened it up originally and tried to resolder it, and I think I made it worse. You hear it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even I can hear it if I turn up the volume on my TV high enough. But the new cable should take care of all that. It's a level where it disappears under other sounds though. Yeah, it kinda depends on... depends a lot of what's shown. Yeah. Yeah, maybe when there's nothing else going on you can hear it. But yeah, the new cable is on its way. So the problem shouldn't be present anymore after that. I gotta say, this last level is super annoying. Like, yeah, we do have infinite continue, so I can keep trying as long as I want, but... 2 lives, and you're basically not allowed to make a single mistake in the whole level. Adds to that retro feel. Well, that's a positive way to look at it. That's a positive way. Yeah. No, but yeah, it's a temporary thing. Anyways. Oh my god. This part is horrendous. There's like so much stuff going on. And these yellow monkeys, the way they jump, you have to be in an exactly correct spot. Otherwise you will get hit. Yeah. So the reason why the buzzing is there is because this cable is a piece of shit cable. I just got it off AliExpress. So, yeah. Whatever. Oh, what the fuck? What am I doing playing this game on an SMS controller anyway? Pray tell? I don't have all the answers. I wonder if something can be done. Something could be done about this Genesis controller as well. Like, sure if you guys can hear it, but it's super squeaky. And it feels, I don't know, it feels a little squishy. It might be that it's never been opened and cleaned, and maybe that will take care of it. But it's not very tactile. It feels a little off. Creaking. Yeah. And it's a little annoying when you can feel it under your thumb. Mega Drive controllers are shit. Well, they're still 100 times better than the SMS crap one. Like, anything is always better than Sega Master System controller. Hey Aquas, what's up, man? Still up? Three button ones, that is. What's wrong with three button ones, man? Like, I think the only problem is that this is just so old. It's just an old one. So maybe it needs some work. Hey, Jante. Up for another good 4 hours. Really? Not planning on getting any sleep tonight, huh? Sleep's overrated anyway. Isn't that the one Darkly sent? Yeah, yeah, indeed, it's the one. But yeah, I mean, if he already has cleaned it, I'm not sure if he has. Then there's probably nothing that can be done about it. 6-button MD controllers are significantly better. Yeah, I mean, obviously they are better for the games that support 6-button controllers, but otherwise, I don't know. Like, I used to have a Mega Drive back in the day, and I don't remember it being this weird. Sleep is subjective. Define sleep. If you're hibernating, does that count? I think it should count. How nice would it be if you could just go into hibernation mode, like literally, as soon as winter starts? Shape-wise they are fine. Can't stand how damn cheap they feel. I don't know. Maybe maybe time clouds my judgment, but I think they felt pretty precise, at least back in the day, and they didn't feel this. How should I say? Clicky? I don't know. It just feels a little off. Is all. Hey, Rixost. They're better D-pads as well. Well, maybe. I mean, I used to have. I think I used to have one back in the day, a 6-button controller that is, but I think it was a third-party one. So maybe I'm biased. Like the Model 1 Saturn controller. I've only heard good things about that. The thing is, it's been so long since I last played, or even seen an actual Saturn. I really don't remember how they feel. Mega Drive is the cheapest console quality I've used. Oh yeah? Hey Koneta, I use Ubuntu, can select hibernation mode as action not available. Ooh. Yeah. But why can't you go into hibernation yourself? As a human being, you know? Would be nice. Like as soon as October starts. Alright guys, see you in May. See you in April. This looks like an NES game that I don't remember the name on. Yeah, it's Rygar indeed. It's the last level. It's the last level actually, and it's a little annoying, to say the least. A little annoying. Game really doesn't want me to proceed. Only wake up from hibernation for weed or really good takeout. Sounds like a plan. You know what's funny about weed? I mean, I don't do it myself. I mean, yeah, I've tried it in the past. I think most people are or have, but way different places around the world, you know, feel about it. It's quite weird because so many people, at least in Finland, are still in the camp of, or they believe that if you smoke weed, it's a gateway drug. Like I just read an article in a newspaper where some Finnish reporter went to Canada, and the guy he was basically going around with, who was acting as his guide, was shocked due to the fact that the guy, the reporter, had never tried weed. It was like, what? Never? No, it's bad, you just gonna, you know, start doing other stuff. And people actually believe that in here. It's a little sidetrack topic, but just an interesting observation is all, when you compare it to many other parts of the world. Congratulations! Helsinki Central Library Audit chosen as the new best public library in the world. Arigatou gozaimasu. Koneta-san. Although, yeah, that library, there's actually a bit of a problem going on. So it was under renovation for forever, and it actually opened up 1 year ago, finally. And now turns out there's still extra renovation that needs to be done, and they have to start renovating the entrance and everything. And apparently the place needs to be closed down again for another 4 months. Helsinki is in Finland indeed. It's the capital of Finland, Koneta. Yeah, capital. Shuto desu. Watashi no shushin wa Shuto janai. Shuto janai no. Yeah, it's definitely different in Japan because it's not even illegal, but it's generally frowned upon, I understood. But it's kinda interesting that hells not even you have tried it, even though it's legal in Netherlands. Okay, I guess it's not legal in the truest sense of the word, but it's legal for all intents and purposes. So. Yeah. Wasn't there some kind of a limit as to how much you could possess? Just to make sure you're not selling it without a proper permit and everything. Yeah, it sounds like there's a hole in the process. You can't carry it. Maybe you're supposed to throw it. Use a drone, maybe. 5 grams. Yeah, something like that. But maybe. So I guess the idea is that you're just supposed to smoke it in the coffee shops. So public transportation of the stuff is illegal, but minor possessions are perfectly fine. Yeah, but I suppose the point I was trying to make is the fact that if you think like places like US or UK, basically everyone has at least done it. Like nobody bats an eye. Like even if they're not doing it right now or they not really like it or anything, it's like everybody has done it, or at least almost everyone. But not here. Not here. It might have something to do with the attitude or different ways of thinking. Like, people are more inclined to, you know, follow the law in here. Even if it doesn't make any sense. Like, Finland is the place where even if you go to the city center and you see a pedestrian trying to cross the street, and there's a red pedestrian traffic light, yet there are no cars. It's very unlikely that the guy won't cross the street until the traffic light turns green. Which is funny. Funscarp STHLM, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Another Sega fan, welcome, welcome, welcome. We got some Dumplos. I think every place in the world has got some Dumplos. Lots of cultural stuff causing these behaviors of following the laws. Oh yeah. This is a really impressive port. Ah yeah, it's decent. All things considered. I like the fact that it has unlimited continues. So you can keep going. Like, the perfect example of the attitude was back in the day, when I was still young and wild, and it used to be so that it was actually quite hard even get weed, at least where I live, but I was talking about it with my 10 girlfriend, and I just mentioned that yeah, it's a friend of mine might be able to get us some, and I'm thinking of maybe joining them the other day or someday. And she was like, no, you shouldn't do that. And I was like, why not? It's not gonna be good for you. I remember getting confused, like, okay, so why do you say that? Like, what's the bad thing? Like, no, I mean, bad stuff might happen, and she was like super vague about it. And I tried to press her, like, yeah, but no, do explain me, like, what are you exactly worried about? And she couldn't even, like, actually voice her concerns. But the basic gist of it was that she finally said something along the lines of, I mean, it's illegal, so there must be a good reason for it, right? I think it underlines the Finnish attitude perfectly. I don't think it like that. I don't think along those lines. But like, if something is illegal, then there's a reason for it, and you shouldn't question it. Which is obviously complete horseshit. How else can you make progress happen if everything is always just fine? Drugs are special though if your head is filled with drugs. Head is filled with drugs are bad, drugs will kill you, drugs will make you criminal, it'll stay in your head for quite a while. Yeah, I mean, they can do that, they can definitely do that, but I don't... This is kind of a broad subject, but like, the way I see it, it's not the drugs that make you do the stuff, it's already in your head. If you're inclined to do stuff like that, it doesn't really matter if you do drugs or alcohol, even if you don't do anything. It's just like the trigger that makes it all happen. Rather have someone smoke a joint than alcohol. Drawings can be very unpredictable. Moonshining is illegal too. Bet your 10 girlfriend drank alcohol. Yeah, that's the thing, like, she was every single weekend. She was out there partying, drinking her ass off. And many times I remember I had to carry her back home because she was like so shit-faced. So, yeah, like... hypocrite. It is a bit of misinformation or lack of information. We learn that it is bad, but not why, and it's not disputed. Yeah. I think the world is coming to a change slowly about that. Like it's not the fault of the substance. Like you're allowed to put anything you like in your body as long as you don't cause harm to other people. That's my hot take. That's a lot worse than weed. Yeah, I mean, if you smoke weed, you're just gonna become super passive for next 4 or 5 hours, and that's it. Maybe get hungry. Hyvin toiminut koulun huumevalistukset, se on kyllä aivan tosi. Älkää ikinä kokeilko mitään. Yksikin kannabispiikki voi tappaa. Entäs sitten jos juo viinaa? Joo, ei viinaa ei haittaa. Kannattaa varsinkin juhannuksena, niin ostakaa vähintään 1 kori kaljaa. Miehe. Se on ihan ok. Ja hakatkaa vaimonne ja ajakaa lapsenne jorpakkoon. Se on ihan okei. Ei siinä oo mitään. Se on ihan normaali. Kaikkihan se on. Alcohol is legal, so by definition it's not as bad as weed. General mindset of people, drugs are bad, period. Yeah. But it's... I'm not saying I can't empathize with that. I can. Yeah, like... Many people, they don't like to think with their own brains. They just want to take things for granted. They want things to be pre-taught for them. Like, alright, some people are being paid to consider this stuff. I don't have to do it, which is fair. But then you shouldn't make any conclusions about what's good or bad. Like, if you're not willing to think about it yourself, then you're not allowed to have opinions either. It doesn't really concern me. Like, hey, leave the stuff illegal for all I care. I'm not doing it. Like, back in the day when I tried it, it was like, every time it felt like, I hate the taste. It makes my head spin. I hate the way it makes me even more passive than I normally am. Would I like to be even more phlegmatic than I am? No thanks. But I think it just violates people's rights. Not being able to choose what they want to do with their own bodies. Stupid. If you look at killed in traffic accidents, it's always drunks, barely if any that smoked a joint. Yeah, I mean, that's true. And the ones that have smoked, they almost always have drunk as well. Like, they have been also drinking. It's almost never just weed. Tupakistakin tehty nykyään hirveää tabu. Niin on joo. Kaikki tupakoitsijat on viety tosi ahtaalle. Jos haluat polttaa röökin, niin sun pitää mennä johonkin häpeämään, pimeimpään nurkkaan ja mielellään kadulle ja sinne roskisten viereen haisemaan. Koska samanlainen ihmisroskahan sä itekin oot silloin. Tää on se viesti, mitä halutaan antaa. Kyllä just noin. That was about cigarettes. Like, even cigarettes are kinda bad nowadays. Although, I gotta say, what's funny about the new smoking, and I'm talking about tobacco policies. I'm not strictly talking about Finland, but like all over the world, like people are starting to come around. Like people are smoking less and less and less all the time, and I gotta say, it's not a bad thing. Like people are doing the stuff that is unhealthy for them less. How can that be bad? I'm strictly talking about the outcome, not the means. Outcome is, hey, that's what I like to hear, right? Why wouldn't you want people to be more healthy? Future Finland 2020. Anyone don't smoke tobacco? Yeah, I think there's like we have a dream thing going on in Finland where there's like some timeline or set target that Finland will be smoke-free completely at some point. I don't think it's going to happen, but hey, take a dream. Tobacco smoking is a shitty habit. It affects everyone around they smoke. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That being said, I do smoke occasionally. What can I say? Like, old habits die hard. I don't smoke regularly, but I do smoke occasionally. But I gotta say, I gotta be honest, if it was illegal, if tobacco became illegal and you could only get it from shady sources, I don't think I would bother. Which might sound completely weird based on what I have been talking about. But I mean, it would work, at least for me. I would probably go like, okay, whatever. I don't care that much to, you know, go the extra distance just to get some cigarettes. Whatever. You know? In my books, for me personally, cigarettes are like the equivalent of people having their Friday/Saturday drinks. Go out, have like 4 or 5 beers, maybe even more, then come back home. For me, I might smoke a couple of cigarettes. Not always, but sometimes. We've successfully made it more and more annoying to smoke. We have. Yeah, smoking is a little different, I'd say, because as it is, as you said, it affects people around you as well. Like, if you're a non-smoker and you're forced to be around someone who smokes, God, that's horrible. Like, even if that someone is not smoking per se around you, the way they smell, Jesus Christ. They smell like shit. Like even when they are not smoking. The smell seems to linger on. Like, I don't care about anybody's looks. I don't care about their behavior. All I care is how they smell. If they smell bad, I can't be around them. Hands down. Hey, Zina, what's going on? South Park made good episode about stop smoking tobacco protesters. Oh yeah? I don't think I've seen it. But I already have a hunch what it will be like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Like, smoking indoors is like probably the stupidest thing that you can ever do. Like, yeah, you can take some actions. You can do something to try to make the smell go away, but probably it won't help you. God damn it, this part, man. Well, this is probably my best attempt so far. Yeah, this is my best attempt. I gotta pause it. Oh, god damn it, man. I didn't lose a single life. Whew. Old episode. Gotta check it sometime. My hands are sweaty. My hands are sweaty. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this. We can do it. We can do it. I don't understand how exo lives work. Sometimes you get an exo life out of those star power-ups. Sometimes you don't. First I thought it's something to do with score, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's something else. It's something else actually. What the fuck, man? Oh, come on! Seriously? Here goes my power-ups. Ah, what a stupid way to go, man. What a stupid fucking way to go. Boo. Come on! You... Wow, I completely blew that. Seriously? Those fucking chumps, man. Ah. God damn it. Concentrate, Revsan. Wax on. Wax off. Maybe I'll have to take a break. I think I'll have to take a break here. I'll be back in some number of minutes. Another cool game from my childhood. Well, first I need to finish this game. I love it. I'll buy that for $1. Smash TV is awesome. I've always loved Smash TV. Timer, yeah. Timer. Ta-da, Mom! Can you say Tadaima if you just take a break and come back? I don't think you can say that. I mean, I didn't leave the house or anything. I didn't go outside. How would you even say that in Japanese if you just want to say I'm back? Modotta? No? Oh, Tadaima is still correct, okay. But if somebody has already said welcome back, can you still say that? Isn't it the other way around? Like first you have to say Tadaima, and then the other person will say Okaeri nasai. Okaeri. Am I doing this right? In that case also, okay. Okay. Benkyo ni natta. I have Midway Arcade Originals collection in my Xbox 360, Smash TV, Total Carnage and Robotron. Nice, man. Love all of them. So. I really need to work on my Japanese. Now that next university semester year is starting, I think the language cafes should be starting as well. Kinda looking forward to it. I feel like just being around Japanese people and just even listening to them speak has helped me tremendously. But I still need to practice more. Yeah, it is a language cafe. It's like a language exchange. Last year it was every 2 weeks. So people who would want to speak Japanese would gather around in a local cafe. And well, it was just an easygoing, relaxed atmosphere, you know. Nothing special. Speak about whatever you like. No strings attached. Most people that seemed to come there were actually Japanese exchange students. Which is good. Which is good. Not too many locals who are interested in learning Japanese, honestly. At least not in that place. I think it was mostly only me and one other guy. And almost everyone else was Japanese. There is no, like you said, language cafe except schools. Yeah. Eikakan. Kana. Eikakan ni kajottaka? Koneelta saa? What's Duolingo? Some kind of a learning system, or? Oh my god. This part is next to impossible without the extended weapon. Because if you don't have it, you have to time your attacks, which makes it almost impossible. Saiki wa Eikakan ni wa ikanai desu. Sokka. Demo Eikakan ni wa kayogoto ga aru ka? Kayogoto ga atta ka? Kayottakoto ga aru ka? Kayottakoto. Grammar, man, grammar! Kore toki wa ittemasu ka? Ah, naruhodo. Soste konokoro Eigo wa shouzu desu ne. Come on, give me a long range weapon, man. This is horrible. Do itashimashita. Hey, Echo! What's going on? I think the drops are random. It looks like you can't farm them. Maybe I should try and see if you can farm them. Maybe you can. Maybe there's a way. Let's find out. So, this is one. Come on. Ah. Oh, Jesus Christ, these yellow long dick monsters. They're literally killing you with their dicks. Everything is so random. The patterns and everything. See, web news about Helsinki Central Library. Looks so beautiful and comfortable. I've never been there myself, but I've heard the same. I've heard the same. Helsinki no Toshokan wa Utsukushi yo. Yone. I basically have to make it at least past the yellow monkey part without losing a life. So I would have 2 lives to go with when I enter the cheetah men part. Well, there's the long range weapon, but I think it's a little too late because now I don't have any lives left. Utsukushi wa tadashi kotoba ka? Tadashi kotoba desu. Sokka. Yokatta. Yeah, this is like exactly what I mean. Like, you can only learn so much from textbooks and stuff. You basically have to interact with a native Japanese speaker if you want to improve your language. I guess the same goes with any language. Alright, so no extra lives. Maybe I'll get lucky and get 1 from the star pickups. Maybe? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, of course! Spawns are so random here. You have to be ready for pretty much anything in these stages. Here is like Exchange Cafe. So you have it! I'm confused. Have you been on this segment for a long time? Oh, don't even get me started. It feels like I've been here forever. It's the last level. It's the last level, but it's so annoying. There's so much randomness going on. You have to get both lucky with the enemy spawns and the power-ups. Looks like you basically need the long-range weapon power-up, and if you get unlucky and you don't get it, it's gonna be super hard for you to beat the level. And you're also not allowed to make many mistakes. So yeah. It might look easy, but trust me, it's not easy. Wow. Feels like every other power-up I get is next to useless. Except the long-range weapon. So you more or less need it. Just don't die. That's the idea. That's the strat. How hard can it be? Can't be that hard. Just don't die. Super simple stuff. Oh wow. Actually got it. I mean the extra life. Ooh, please, 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 please. Thank you. Okay, I might have a chance. I might have a chance now. I might have a chance. Let's just not fuck it up. Can't really predict when those guys are about to jump either. At some point they just will. Oh my fucking god! That's exactly what I mean. God damn it! God damn it! The frustration. Building up! Building up, man! Getting too much to handle. Oh! Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! Jesus Christ. What the shit? What are you supposed to do here, huh? There's just too much stuff going on. Just keep going and not pay any attention to anything. Something along those lines. Well, this is the furthest I've ever gotten, so... Please let me get past it. Please let me get past it. At least see what's coming up, yeah? Oh, of course not. Well, there it goes. I mean, the next screen would probably have been the boss of the level. Maketa. Don't lose face, Arena-san. Let's try not to. はい、頑張ります。Phone call from Helsinki? Not exactly. Just got a text is all. Angry Birds. I've been near the Angry Birds studio a couple of times. There's another office that I frequent near the place. Rovio Studios, that is. Alright, whatever. I mean, if you die on the on this spot, you might just as well restart. Whatever.うん。この間さ、ところで、日本語を書くときには、ひらがなとカタカナと漢字もいいですよ。 Watashi no benkyou. Benkyou wa houga ii. Tomo. Ah, なるほどです。わかりました。そう。ありがとう。What causes this extra lives? Like, I don't get it. Sometimes you just get them. That's all. Alright, I guess this weapon is decent as well. Alright, so I have two lives. So it's almost the same as just not losing any lives and not getting lucky with the oh my god, it still went through it! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Yeah, it's only the what is this weapon anyway? Is it like a ball and a chain? Something like that. It's only when the ball hits the enemies. The chain has no effect in itself. Looks like. Yeah, you lose all your power-ups when you die, which makes it even harder. I mean, yeah, you still... This one fucking guy always kills me. So, back to the last part with no lives. Why is it always so? Why is it always so? Okay, now I got the long range attack. So there is that. I don't think I'll be able to beat the boss on my first attempt. Like, how could I? Alright, we at least made it. What the shit? Oh boy. Wow, that was amazing. Oh my god. Good luck, fucker. Wow. No. Reishu wa dame datta. Oh my god. That was great. That was great. Renshumo, dame. Oh well. Alright, so, well, technically I did learn one thing. You have to back the fuck off once you get there. Like, the boss is gonna lead with that. Looks like. So, at least some learning has taken place. So there is that. What does that fucking frog power up do anyways? I can't see it do anything. It just sits there, basically. I mean, there's gotta be some use for it, right? Just can't think of any. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Alright, so I have the long range weapon. Haven't died. Let's stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Makenai yo! Come on, go away! Thank you. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to make the enemies despawn. You just have to make them leave the screen, and that's all. Technically, that's all there should be to it, really. Alright, I have to remember the one part where the cheetah man will appear, or the cheetah man will appear, and try to drop kick me. Let's try not to make it happen again. Try to avoid it. I think this is where it happens. Yep. Ahaha. Alright. This is the best I've ever done. Okay, no pause. Keep going. Pause when you get to the boss. Don't do it yet. We can do this. Come on. Oh! God damn it! There are no power-ups to be had anymore. Yeah, well, there would have been one, but... It's over. Yeah, it's over. Oh well. Sore demo maketta. Oh well. There's always the next time. I think we're getting better. We're getting better. Whatever that means. Yeah. Alright. Restart time. Restart time. I mean, we're so close. We're so close. It's gotta happen sooner or later. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. Eventually it's going to happen. I mean, it's hard, but it's nowhere as hard as like Afterburner. It's not even close. Technically, Afterburner has infinite continues as well, if you stretch your imagination a bit. Only each run takes 20 minutes instead of... How long is each of my runs here? 5? 10? Something like that. Yeah, it definitely requires sensitive controls. And precise controls. I think my controller here, it's sensitive enough, but it's the preciseness, well, that's debatable. What? How did I restart from here? What? There's something I'm not seeing. I don't get it. What the hell's going on? Maybe I'm just confused. I'm probably just confused. There's nothing different. There's nothing different. Yeah. There isn't. All these jumps are so precise. That's what it's all about, man. No, wow, Jesus Christ, I was about to press reset. No, let's not press that. It's gonna make me go all the way back to the beginning of the game. Yeah, if I want to reset, let's do it this way. Yeah? Ooh, that was close. That was close. Almost did it too. Like sometimes they lunge down, sometimes they won't lunge down, sometimes they drop projectiles on your ass, sometimes they won't drop projectiles on your ass. You can't predict anything. They're so random. It's like playing Super Mario Brothers, but all the enemies are replaced by Hammer Bros, including the Goombas and Koopas. Yet you still need to get a perfect run. How can you control that? Get good? It's all about getting good. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Can't really think of anything though. Like, on one hand, the whole structure of these levels makes you feel like you just have to like take your time and be patient, but you can't really do that since the enemies keep on spawning. If you stop, the spawning won't. Yeah, so that happened. I don't know, maybe I should just keep going. Well, now there's no point. Or maybe there is some consistent strat that I just have to come up with. I think I can clear this first part pretty consistently now. Sometimes I do fuck up, but the second part, that's causing me a lot of trouble. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be stuck on the power-ups as much. Rather keep going and hope that I will get more later. Maybe that's the strat. Well, of course you still need to remember the jump. This is pretty random, yeah. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. Other than relying on your luck. Right? Oh, that's the way, huh? Keep dying, huh? I don't think it's gonna help me beat the level, though. No matter how fun it is. Yeah, well, action replay always helps. never in doubt. Jeez. I believe it. Yeah, well. I don't know why the second part is becoming such a huge trouble for me. Maybe it's because before I at least kept on going, even if I died. But now I can't even bother. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be giving up so easily. But, like, I just don't think there's any point keeping going on if you lose a single life here, because this is not even the hard part. and I still think you kinda need the long range weapon for the monkey part. If you concentrate on the game, forget chat as for a minute, you have this. You think so? Alright. Let's try it. Alright. Okay, looks like you're right. Looks like you're right, Hells. This just requires my 100% concentration, is all. Well, it's not all, but it's a major part of it. Fuck. Fucking random spawns, man. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Whew. Phew! Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. Now I just need a little bit of luck. Just a little bit of luck. Not too much to ask. No! Those are the literal hammer bros of this game. Motherfucker. No, 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 no! How the fuck are you supposed to dodge that? There's no way! There's just no fucking way you can dodge that. It's pure luck. Ah. Yeah, fucking good luck with this guy. Unless he's not as hard as he seems. Maybe I can just keep doing this and kick his ass. He's fucking dead! He's fucking dead! Oh! Wow! Wow! I did not expect that to happen. The only thing you had to do was stand in one place, jump, swing, jump, swing, jump, swing. That's all. Whew! First try. First try. Wow, that was something else. That was something else. Player one, game over. Wow. Well, lessons learned. When in doubt, start doubting yourself. That should take care of it. That should take care of it. That's so true, Kaneda. Yeah. Indeed. I agree. Like, the actual boss, like, okay, when I first saw him, I only saw that one attack, so I didn't really have a chance to, you know, even get a good feel what he's about to do. So this was my second attempt. And now, I get a chance to, go back, further back, and try to dodge his attacks. And I honestly thought there would be more to the boss than that, but looks like not. The only things he were doing was just, he basically kept jumping around, with no randomness at all, which is so strange. Like the whole game was randomness top on randomness on top of randomness. I don't remember who was it, but somebody said on my previous stream that the levels are actually randomly generated. Like, yeah. Turns out it was only a joke, but I would have bought it. Like, it's not like it would have been too far-fetched. Like, the levels don't really represent anything, and to me they all look pretty similar. So I don't think it would have been that far off from the truth. The statue I thought was gonna shoot those eyes lighting up. Oh yeah, like, there wasn't a second form for the boss. Yeah, it could have been him. Yeah. Well, looks like this game was all about the last level. All about the last level.